Yard hunt update. Today we're out here messing around, trying to finish up a couple masks over here. We're working on that. I gotta paint 2 more, I gotta pour 2 more, and we're setting up some more stuff for the yard. I got this guy almost done. Just plugged him in. I don't hear audio. Oh yeah, some stuff's not plugged in. So let me address all this. I gotta plug some more stuff in. All right, I got the owl on there. There we go.
So, you're wondering what I'm doing out here in the dead of night, eh? Well, what does it look like? I'm robbing some graves, obviously. Now, are you gonna grab a shovel and help me or not? I just might split the spoils with you.
So, we got him. We're gonna go find a place to put him, work on these masks, go do some other stuff. Yard hunt update. So today, can't really tell, they cut all our corn down all around the house. That's unfortunate. It always looks really cool once this is all set up and we have corn all around, but hey, you know, can't run them all. They're trying to get it done. Can't blame them. So tonight's update, we got a couple things out here. We got that big Gravedigger built. I was able to get him out here, which is right in front of me. Got a orange light on him. Got him staked in the ground and got a long pipe in the ground too. It helps sturdy him up because I know last year he blew over, so I remembered, oh yeah, I need to put a stake on that guy. So I did that and I ran some extra cords. Other than that, not too much got done. I'm just trying to hammer out these masks, guys. I'm sorry. I told you at the beginning of all this yard hunt season's gonna be probably pretty lame. I'm not gonna go huge this year, so I'm gonna get the spooky tree out one of these nights. I was really hoping to have it out by now, but I just don't have the extra hands and I don't have the extra time. I also even forgot to turn all of this on. It was like 8:30. I'm like, oh, I need to go turn that on. It's just I don't know. I just got too much stuff going on right now. We'll get to it. We'll get it. We got the caretaker. That's why he's not going on. Oh,
There you are. I've been
I thought the sensor was covered with the rope.
night. I've come for you in regards to a serious matter. A very grave matter.
Every time we do these videos, man, traffic. What on earth set you off? Anyway, we got that guy back there. The odds of him going off are probably slim to none because of the lights right on his sensor. His sensor is pretty good, but it's probably blocked by his hand, so I might need to move his hand a little bit. But we'll go in there and set him off. Here's a grave robber. Oh, come on, you were just going off.
Hey, you. Give me a hand with this, huh? You aren't afraid of little me, are you?
Okay. I didn't even walk over him. He's going off.
All around us, and the darkness wraps around us like a mildewy blanket. Perhaps we could get acquainted while I sharpen my tools.
The old straw man. And then last but not least, that guard zombie. Then we still have the same old tombstones, gargoyle. No, that's really lit up because that skelly's not on, but yeah, we got the 12-foot skeleton, the little skelly up on the porch still, all these little tombstones. Dark Princess, I'm gonna put her probably right here-ish, just so she's not blocked by this. So I'll probably put her there. And then, that, or I guess I could put her back farther. Yeah, we'll see. I put her here last year and she worked out. When Trick or Treat comes, like, she's just a good jump scare, like right by the fence when all the little kids are here. So that's why I put her there. So I gotta get her out here, but I need help. So this is where the help comes in, because we just put her away upstairs in the attic, so it's easier to put stuff in the attic by yourself, something at least like that. It's a little harder to get it out of the attic because it's like an 8-foot drop. It's very narrow stairs. It's just easier if I could just like hold it and hand it down to somebody and grab it from the steps. It'd be easier, and then I can get out all the tombstones and all that other stuff, get those out here. The other one I want to build is the tombstone guy from Spirit last year. I can't remember his name, but I want to get him, put him out here. I'll probably put him either in front of that, or no, I don't want to hide it. I'll probably put him beside it because we don't have that sitting Gravedigger anymore. Need to get skeleton sacrifice out here, get that lit up. We did get cords ran yesterday. They're down there in the grass. So, now he's going off. What the heck? What was that about? Why'd he go off? But we got cords ran. I'd have a cord kind of sprawled across the ground down here. So that's a 3-way plug. So I'll be able to put Dark Princess and her light, and then a cord going back that way to the corner. And then I can put up the skeleton sacrifice and then a light on it, and then there's lights that plug in. So a 3-way splitter that way needs to go there. I need to put up the the Reaper, the old school, old faithful. I need to hammer him in the ground over here. And then I put a solar light over there to light him up, just so I don't have to use another plug. So I gotta get that. I'll have to put another blue light or something maybe here. Purple, actually I need a purple light here. And then figure out what stuff I want to do here, ground breakers, stuff like that. Same over here. I got what I used, Demonica last year. I kind of put her over here so you can still see her from like the fence, like so. I would put her in this empty area. And then so I have one extra plug over there, and I think I have a plug here so I can run. That's what I was going to do. So I have a plug ran to him. Now I have a splitter down here off of this splitter running back to him. I got 2 things, so I can run a cord that way. With a 3-way splitter, it'll go to the spooky tree and other lights and stuff over there. And then Demonica will have her own cord running up this way with be a 3-way splitter, so I can do a light. Well, I won't need a light on her. I'll have a light, this blue light here. And then whatever else I put over that way. Over here, I need Granny Bates. So I'm going to have to do a 3-way splitter out of this 3-way splitter down here. Haven't done that yet. But I have to run a little cord out here to Granny Bates's light to get Granny Bates up, because I always put her like right around in here. And then I just start piling in tombstones all through this area. And then spooky tree, I'm probably going to put it right there in that opening where the pumpkins are. I'm just trying to kind of work around the pumpkins right now. Like you can see, I have the tombstones kind of on the outer edge of that. So I'll put the spooky tree here, and I gotta put this other piece of fence up. So there's still a lot to do. Like I said, it's mostly cords, and I just need one solid day. So maybe Friday might honestly be Friday might be the day. 'Cause tomorrow, well, tomorrow maybe too, but I still got to do all these masks for the haunt. I got to get these guys done. So I'll still be doing that Friday as well. So yeah, we just got a lot going on. And like I said at the beginning of this season, it was gonna be pretty boring this year. I know in the years past we've done huge yard haunts, like went this whole decked out up here all the way down the side of the house, all the way to the driveway. That's not, I've slowed down, realized that's way too much. I've sold animatronics, I've gotten rid of stuff. I really want a couple new animatronics. I just really don't like anything this year. I'm not thrilled with half of the animatronics, and last year we bought all small stuff. We bought like Demonica and that grave, whatever that guy is, Tombstone, whatever the heck he is from Spirit. Bought him. We bought Chucky. And then we bought all kinds of stuff to go in the house. So we don't really have much. Last year we spent a lot of money, but it was all in the house. So that part kind of sucked. Like we got a couple years ago we got Lethal Lily. She's never been outside. We got Dean in the house. So we bought like a bunch of stuff a couple years ago, just you don't see it out here. Last year we bought Frankenstein. That's in the house. We bought Frank's Bride this year. That's in the house. I'm trying to think what else is in the house. Consider Souls is in there. She's set up at the top of the steps. I know there's a couple more we got to get out and build for inside. All the vampire from last year, the Nosferatu looking guy, we bought him last year and he stayed inside, but it was just a lot that doesn't get done around here. We'll get in there, fire him up. I kind of like the Gravedigger from this year, but he's $250, I think. I like how like he has his foot on the grave and he's holding the shovel and the tombstone pops up, or the grave pops up. That's kind of neat. Maybe that would look cool over there. Maybe that's an idea. His face is all right. I'm not over the top thrilled with him. This guy definitely looks more sinister. And I have the old Gravedigger, but he's broke. So I don't know. I try to mix in a lot of static. So like a lot of animatronics that are broken, I try to like add in new ones. Give you guys a view from the road, since tonight's view is a little different, other than the 12-foot scale he's not on. But I think the Gravedigger in the back there looks pretty cool. Adds in a little more of a layer. I know Demonica and all the small ones you won't really see once I put them up, but it's still cool, and it's mostly for video. You know, she's kind of boring as a prop, honestly, but oh well, she'll be cool out here. We'll get her out here, or maybe we'll scrap her. I don't know. Maybe we'll scrap the idea on her and we'll just use all big guys that are out here. I don't know. We'll have to figure all that out. But yeah, this side's just looking a little empty. Maybe that Gravedigger over here, maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe I could put him there in the back next to the gargoyle, and then I don't want to put him up here because I want you to see the popping mech. So I got to move the straw man yet. I still need to figure out what to put there. Put the straw man over on this side by the spooky tree and all that. And I'll add corn and stuff over there too. And then over here, I'm going to add corn and my skeleton sacrifice, which closes that end off over here. Kind of like in this area, closes that off. Makes it a lot harder to get in there, stuff like that. So we'll do that. But yeah, maybe that Gravedigger over here, to get a little bit more money, we can maybe buy him this year. That's an idea. Other than that, I don't really want anything. But yeah, that's what we got so far. We got to figure out what we're doing over here. We only got 2 animatronics. Getting kind of boring. So we'll get Dark Princess out here this week, get her set up. So we have a 3rd one over here. And then we'll get the skeleton sacrifice set up, get lights on him as well. And we'll start, kind of doing all the fill-in work. And I still got to get this corn for this archway. So still, like I said, lots to do. Lots of cords to run, lots of stuff to do. It's a lot of work doing this. So I just don't have a whole lot of extra free time for it. So it is what it is. We'll get done what I can handle. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Happy haunting.